What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Gates Mindset. We're going to go over law number 5 of the 48 Laws of Power. Let's go! What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We talk about diet, fitness, dating, health, mindset, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go into law number 5 of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. It goes something like this. Law number 5 is, so much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. Once you slip, however, you are vulnerable and will be attacked on all sides. Make your reputation unassailable. Always be alert to potential attacks and thwart them before they happen. Meanwhile, learn to destroy your enemies by opening holes in their own reputations. Then, stand aside and let public opinion hang them. So, Mike, tell us a little bit about this law.
Yeah, so pretty much you need to make sure that the reputation you have is a strong reputation that everyone knows and everyone respects, in a sense, because as a good example, Robert Greene gives in the book. In China there was the War of Three Kingdoms, and there was this. I'm pretty sure he was a lieutenant. His name, I think his last name was like Liang. He had a reputation of pretty much being crazy. He did all these crazy things to pretty much be on top, and so he sent a lot of his troops out to another camp for a battle, and he was only left with about 100 in where he was stationed. He learned that over 150,000 troops from another kingdom were coming to pretty much attack him, and so he was like, "Oh crap! I gotta do something because we're not gonna survive." And he goes, "I got it." So he told his men to open the gates and go hide. And he went and sat on a chair on the wall of the town, brought out some incense and some lute, and he was chanting and singing on the wall. And so when they all came, the army was pretty much headed by another lieutenant. I don't remember his name. I think his name was Sima Yi. He came up, saw him sitting on that wall, being crazy, pretty much acting like a fool, and he thought it was a trick. And he didn't want to find out if it was just a shade, because literally it was, because he literally had nothing. He would have died. They all would have died, and they would have been taken over. But he did this specifically for the purpose of knowing that he has a reputation where he can create a trap and he can thwart the enemy easily. And so the guy literally had over 100,000 troops and said, "No, we got to go. We got to retreat right now." And so he had made a 100,000 troop army leave without even doing anything, just by sitting up there singing and chanting with some incense and having the town doors wide open. That is a reputation. That is a very good reputation of somebody that is not even just respected, but has a lot of power, has immense power.
Yeah, basically the thing about reputation is people will be like, "Oh, I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I'm going to do what Okay, first of all, yes, you do. Everyone cares to some extent about what people think about them, and your reputation is important in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Your reputation can either open doors or can close them based on good or bad reputations. So you need to you want to have the best reputation possible, obviously, wherever you go. But let's say you're going for a job interview, and this employer already knows something about you, maybe something very good. So you already have a better chance just by someone knowing. It's like a form of pre-selection, right? People know a little bit about you before you even enter the room. It's like in a movie as well. Like when characters talk to characters about another character that's about to come into the scene, you're already hyping up that character, right? You're already hyping up that person just by talking good about them. So it's always good to try to make friends whenever you can and always develop a reputation. And it could really, in some matters, as Mike was saying, it could literally mean life or death.
Yeah. And the thing is that Robert Greene also talks about is that when you're in a situation where you have a reputation, this other person has a reputation, but they're trying to attack you, there are ways. It's not going to be easy, but because people will attack other people and try to harm their reputation, and if someone is trying to do that to you, you need to find ways that if it's something that you want to do, if you want to harm this person's reputation, you got to find the way to do it, but not do find the holes and just go away, because once people see that this person just putting up a front, then they'll go and the people will go and attack them, and you don't have to do much.
Yeah, and sometimes you could say something really dumb, and you could just destroy your reputation. Like a lot of politicians do that. They'll say something stupid, or a lot of people in social groups will say a dumb thing, and they'll just ruin their reputation right off the bat. You want to be very careful what you say and who you say it to as well, and you want to make sure that you're always developing friends, and you're always trying to become, at least put up. You can put up a front, but you don't want to make it too like. You don't want to make it too like
you can put up
inauthentic.
Yeah, because you could put up a front, but it needs to be at least maybe like an exaggeration of who you are. Because at least if someone says, "Oh, you're just putting up a front," but you're just being yourself. You're just being a little more. You're just doing a little bit more. So like by you just going getting rid of that front, you're still you, and you're still being the same person. It's just a matter of exaggerating and making that reputation of that.
Yeah, we all know that. We all know one person that comes off as they try to be come off as cool and everything, but secretly you know that they're a snake, and their reputation's still not great, even though they try to put up a front. And sometimes it doesn't work because they could already sense that he's full of crap. So we don't care about him. Yeah. So sometimes maybe if you have a bad reputation, you might want to leave that area in which you do have a bad reputation and find a new area of life, and then start a new reputation there. So you can do different kind of things with it. But you still don't want to, you don't want to create a horrible reputation everywhere you go, because that's not going to make you a powerful person in life. It's going to make you, weak. You want to try to develop yourself along the way and kind of make yourself into a certain identity, that people can relate with, and you can always make friends wherever you go, and sort of develop that at least positive mindset personality.
Yeah, and like what I was talking about before, if someone is trying to attack you or whatever, never look desperate in you defending yourself, because then they can easily see the holes within your reputation and within your in your human front, and so they can attack you easily, and other people can start attacking you from all sides. You can't let yourself look desperate in a defense situation. You gotta keep yourself stern, keep yourself level headed, or else your reputation could just be ruined easily by somebody else that really doesn't care about you and wants to hurt you to increase themselves, to be better, increase themselves up in, let's say, like a job or something like that. You got to be careful how you do things, how you act, and also be aware of how other people are acting around you and towards you, and keep yourself in the same spot.
Yeah, you want to keep it cool and not go too much off the rails as well. So that wraps up law number 5. If you guys like this kind of content, hit the like button. Also comment your thoughts on this. And with that said, we got a lot of future content coming out for you guys. So keep it up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.